Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be trying out some new makeup. We have some high-end, some drugstore stuff. It's really an Ulta haul, so we're going to do an Ulta try-on haul because it's fun, number one. Number two, I went to an Ulta that was fully stocked with tons of new things. Like they just had it together at this store. They had everything, which is amazing, but not amazing at the same time because of course I wanted to try everything and I really just need a distraction. If you saw my live from a few days ago, I talked about I have jury duty tomorrow and I'm not looking forward to it. I'm like the type of person that gets very anxious about things like that. So I need something to distract myself basically. And what better way to do that than to play with some new things. So that is what we're going to be doing today. I have a whole bag of new fun goodies. So let's get into it. And if you are new here, my name is Blair. I do all kinds of beauty and makeup content here on YouTube every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I hope you'll subscribe and let's just get into it. Let's get into it. Is there anything more fun than looking at a bag full of new things that you've never tried? I really don't think that there is. But the first thing we are going to try is new from Benefit. This is the Fluff Up Brow Wax. I just got a little mini. I have only ever tried the Gimme Brow from Benefit and the brow pencils. I've never tried their other clear brow gel. I think that's really popular. So this is what it looks like. I think it looks like the other brow wax that they make that I can't think of the name of now, but that's what this packaging looks like to me. So I figured we'll do this first since it's more of a wax. So it's just a plain little spoolie. It says it's clear, but it kind of looks white on the tip. I can immediately tell it's very like gripping. It's a pretty strong hold. I could tell just from like the first pass through. Also doesn't look white at all. It looks like it's clear. So it's been about a minute and they definitely feel adhered to my face, but there is no white residue in my brows at all. Honestly, they feel really set down, but they don't feel crunchy. You know what I mean? Sometimes, depending on what you're using, if the product has like a lot of hold, it can feel like kind of crunchy. This one does not feel crunchy, but it still feels like the hold is good. So I'm just taking a makeup wipe and going along the edges just to make sure there's no residue. It's kind of reminding me of the new Milani Stay Put Liquid Brow Wax, but this one, I can already tell this one's going to have a little bit better hold. I can just tell by how it applied. The Milani one is pretty good, but the hold is not super strong on it. All right, I did not have a new corrector for under my eyes, so I just put a little bit of this one from Pixi under my eyes. And now we're going to move on to another new product. So I got the new Urban Decay Quickie Concealer to try. And I was thinking I was gonna just do this under my eyes as concealer, but I didn't get a new foundation or skin tint or anything to try. So I figured we can just put this all over and see how it is that way. Because I think that's how they intended this to be used anyway. So that's what we're gonna do. And I was looking at this shade that I got, which is 30NN. And it looks like it's gonna be a good shade for me all over. But it's look how large this is. It's like a fat, large concealer. I kind of like that about it for some reason. But let me swatch shade 30NN. It says on the box that this is long-wearing, waterproof, transfer resistant, lightweight formula, blendable, non-greasy, real skin matte finish, which I'm not typically a huge matte person, but I figured I will try it. So that is shade 30NN right there. So I feel like, I could be wrong, but I feel like this shade's gonna be pretty good. It feels very, very thin and lightweight, but it does have this little brush on the end. I guess this is kind of where the name comes from. It's like a little buffing brush. So the idea, I guess, is you can put this on and then use the other end to blend it in. I don't know that I'm gonna do that, but it's there if you did want to do it. I'm gonna start there. Okay, I'm gonna use my favorite foundation brush ever, which is the BK Beauty 106, and start blending this in. I do have a lot of, or not a lot, but I have pretty substantial amount of skincare underneath, so hopefully that'll make a difference considering this is supposed to be more of a matte formula. So there it is on one half of my face. I think the shade is good. I was correct about that. I thought just by looking at it, it was going to be a good shade, and I do think it is. It looks, right now, it looks more of a natural finish, I would say. It's not looking super matte on me, but I don't know. It could be my SPF and my other skincare underneath. It looks nice. It looks very smooth, not dry at all, but not like overly dewy. And the coverage is pretty good. Okay, I guess just to say that I used this little thing, I'll blend in just a little bit of it with this. I mean, I guess if you were like really in a hurry and you were like out somewhere and you needed to throw something on your face, I mean, you could use this. It's just, I don't find this is the easiest application, but for like smaller areas, it works fine. For my like larger areas, like my cheeks here, I'm gonna use my brush because this is just my go-to. Plus, I get the best coverage this way. If you don't have this brush, FYI, I know a lot of you have gotten this because of me. In fact, this is one of my links that gets clicked on the most, is this brush, and it for good reason, because it is the best. I also didn't put primer on today underneath, so this is with no primer, just my normal skincare that I always do. I mean, it looks really smooth, you guys. Okay, let's do the under eyes. So we'll do this eye first. I'm just gonna start with that because I don't want to do too much and we can always add more. I'm gonna blend it in with the 110 from BK Beauty. Blend it in really, really easily. Okay, right now it looks very, very good. Not dry, not heavy looking. I definitely don't think you need like a whole lot of it because it does spread really easy. So there it is under both eyes. I didn't add any more than that one little stripe that I applied. So far, it looks good. Next, another really exciting product. This is the Tarte Sculpt tape. I'm sure you've seen this everywhere. Clearly they are coming for the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood contour wand, which I have and I do like. I think that's a great product other than the packaging. So this is what it looks like. Very, very similar to the Charlotte, and I got the shade Cool Bronze. I had a hard time deciding between Cool Bronze and Soft Bronze. Soft Bronze looked to be warmer than this one, obviously, since this one is Cool Bronze. So I went with this one because I was afraid the Soft Bronze would be too warm, but it was kind of hard to tell just from pictures online. Okay, are you ready? So satisfying. I'm trying not to squeeze up too much because that's what can definitely happen. So I'm gonna go ahead and close it. So remember that if you get this product, you have to close it when you're finished. I'm gonna start with 2 dots because I don't know how it's gonna be, and I'm gonna blend it with the 109 from BK Beauty. Okay, so that blended really easy. That color is good. Not too cool, not too warm. Oh yes, really like that. Okay, let's do a little bit on my forehead. This is a great brush for blending around your hairline. If you have trouble with that, this 109 is a really good shape for that because it's not too large and you can really get it in there, because I have a very stubborn hairline. A lot of times products like do not want to go up there even when I try. I think 2 dots is good. I could probably get away with 3, but I'm good with starting with 2. Okay, yeah, this is blending out really beautifully. I'm really glad I went with Cool Bronze. The day that I went, like I was saying in the intro, they had so much product and they actually had pretty much every shade in stock, which was amazing. So they had soft bronze also, but I don't know, I just thought this one would be better. Okay, so I'm taking what's left on that sponge tip and just blending it out. You guys, this looks flawless. Like absolutely flawless. The color, the blend, it is not patchy like in the least. Smooth. It's, I would say, just like a soft matte finish. It looks really nice over the top of that Quickie Concealer. Okay, moving on to blush. Now, I want to preface this part of the video by saying, do not judge. This is a no judgment zone. Remember, because I did not get just one blush. I got quite a few of them. Y'all know me and blush. I just love it, okay? I can't help it. It's my thing, okay? Okay, no judgment. So I got 2 of these because, okay, initially I wanted this one, which is the one, I'm sure you've seen it everywhere, the Candy Clouds color. So it's the one that's the really bright pink. So these are the Too Faced Cloud Crush blushes, by the way. I didn't even say what they're called. Okay, and okay, how cute. So here is what the color looks like. This is exactly the kind of color that I am loving currently. So I knew I wanted this one. I actually had to go to a different Ulta to find this shade. This was one of the only things they did not have at the Ulta where I found all the stuff. So that is, what is this, Candy Clouds? Yeah, Candy Clouds, just a really bubblegum pink. Love. Feels very good and smooth. It says this is a blurring blush and it's matte, which is kind of different for me. I don't normally go for matte blushes, but I also loved this shade, which is Velvet Crush. It's more of a nude color, and I love that they matched the packaging to the color of the blush. I love that they did that. So this is what that one looks like. It's kind of a like rosy nude color. These are swatching so well. I mean, they are smooth. So that is Velvet Crush right there. So very different, obviously, but I cannot wait to try these. But that's not all I got. Remember, no judgment. No judgment here. I had to get 2 of these because, again, I could not pick a color. And these are very different from the Too Faced blushes. These are more of like a radiant blush. So this is the Essence Pure Nude Baked Blush. I was so excited. I saw these online at Ulta first, and I was so excited because I know the Pure Nude highlighter is like one of their best sellers. So I got Shimmering Rose, which is number 1. Now this is super light. Honestly, I could use it as highlight probably. It's just a very light pink and it's very sheeny. Like it has a lot of, not shimmer, but it definitely has a glow to it. And then the other one that I got is number 2 in Pink Flush. Now this one has more noticeable shimmer in it when you look up close in the pan. The first shade doesn't really, but this one kind of does. You're probably not going to be able to see it on camera. Oh my gosh, I forgot about one other thing. Oh my lord, you guys. I forgot I got one of these too. So these are also new from Essence, the Baby Got Blush sticks. There are 3 shades of these, and this is the Tickle Me Pink, number 10. So again, kind of more of a bubblegum pink. Looks like that. Feels pretty sheer, not like super pigmented. Ooh, smells like watermelon. Okay, we have to put on a little bit of this little baby, what is this, Baby Got Blush, because I just have to see what this looks like. But you guys, this smells like a certain type of gum, and I can't think of the name of it, but it's a gum that's been around for a long time, and I've had it at one point. That's what this smells like. I'm gonna take some right on that 109 brush. I'm not gonna draw this on because I've never used this formula before, and I don't know how it is. Okay, that is really pretty. Oh, hold on. That is beautiful. There's no shimmer in it. It's definitely a matte. Oh, and look how well that blends in with that Tarte contour. Wow, I don't remember how much this was, but it wasn't very expensive. It's Essence, so luckily it was affordable. I'll have to look and see, but wow. Oh my gosh, okay. This is very good. The smell is pretty strong. Do want to say that though, so if that bothers you, maybe be wary of this one, but oh my gosh, that is pretty. I really want to use these Too Faced blushes, but I also really want to use this. Okay, we're gonna do the Essence because I feel like a lot of you want to know about these Essence blushes, and since this is Essence, I want to use this. So we're gonna use the second one that I swatched, which is Pink Flush, number 2. But I'm gonna use this Smashbox angled blush brush to apply this. Pretty pigmented for sure. We do have that cream blush underneath, but I will say on my skin, I don't really see, I mean, I guess maybe if I look like really close, I don't really see the shimmer that you see in the pan. It just kind of looks glowy, but I don't see like flecks of glitter. I mean, maybe in direct sunlight you might be able to, I don't know, but on my skin, it doesn't look like overly glowy. That is a beautiful combo. Love that. This one is, let's see, this one's more of the highlight shade. Let's just take a little bit. I'm gonna use this Charlotte Tilbury Powder and Sculpt brush. Just add a little bit of that. Yeah, so this one, I would say if you're really fair, this will probably show up as a blush, but it's really light. So I think the first shade, unless you're extremely fair, Shimmering Rose is very fair. Then I got something else from Tarte. This was not really on my radar at all until I saw it in person, and it's this. So this is the Shape Tape Glow Bar. So I'm thinking it's going to be similar to like the Hourglass Ambient Powder Trios, if you know what those are. I'm thinking this is going to be similar to that. Okay, so the packaging is gold. It's really large. So you get 2 like lighter shades, one really light one, kind of more of an ivory color, more of a champagne, and then more of a bronze. So let me see how it says to use this. It says apply champagne blur all over to smooth and soften. Use bronze glow to sculpt and define, and dust sunlit or bronze glow on the high points of face to illuminate. I don't know how this is gonna go, but I wanna try it. So we're gonna start with this shade that they say to apply all over. It's very powdery, so you get a lot of powder kick up in the pan. So I'm just gonna kind of apply this all over like it says, and hopefully it won't be too much. Okay, so actually I was thinking that powder was gonna be like illuminating, but it actually doesn't look that way on my skin. It looks like it did kind of smooth over my skin, so that's interesting. So I'm gonna take this double-ended Makeup by Mario brush and I'm gonna go into the bronze color. And ooh, okay, it's very, very powdery. So you see that? Very powdery in the pan. I think I'm not gonna put that down here because I don't know. That looks really, really warm on my forehead. Let me get a brush and try to, or not a brush, a sponge, and try to diffuse this a little bit. I think that helped a little bit. If you ever go overboard with something like that, use a damp sponge or your foundation brush or just a clean brush in general. Okay, yeah, don't know about that, you guys. Maybe I need to use like a fluffier brush so I don't get so much color payoff. I don't know. We're gonna move on from this for now. I don't know about that. I'm gonna go ahead and fill in my brows off camera since that's kind of boring, and then we have some fun eye products to use, so I'll be right back. Filled in my brows and I just applied a little bit of Milani eye primer to my eyes, and we're gonna move on to some more fun things. So I got a few eye products. So I got one of the Wet n Wild Shadow Silk liquid eyeshadows. These are new and looked really promising. And then I was really excited when I saw these in store. So these are the LA Girl Foreplay Quads, and I was initially thinking this one since I'm a neutral girl. Y'all know how I am about neutral shades, but the green in this one really got to me. So I'm gonna have to decide what I'm gonna use. And then with these quads, they had new LA Girl Stellar Ink foil eyeliners. I don't really know what that means, but it looked really pretty. This one is called Sunbeam. So that is what we have going on with the eyes. Now I just have to decide what I'm gonna use. Yeah, I'm still not sure what I want to use. I kind of want to do the green since I have this green sweater on, but I'm also very curious about the neutral one. I don't know, but I am gonna apply a little bit of this first. So this is the Shadow Silk liquid eyeshadow in Lunar Beige. I think they had like 3 or 4 colors of these maybe. It doesn't look super shimmery. It kind of gives you that like wet look. I'm just gonna apply a little bit like that. And then I'm gonna use a MAC 217 to blend this out. So the shade is pretty, but it looks a little bit dry on my eye. I don't know if it'll even like pick up on camera. It doesn't look like it blended super well. It kind of looks like it's just sitting there on my eye. I love the color. Let's do the other side. I'm gonna do this side differently. I'm gonna put some on the back of my hand and get some on the brush this way and apply it like this. Yeah, it kind of feels pretty thin when you like just feel the formula, but then when you blend it out, it almost starts to get like kind of tacky feeling. Okay, it definitely blended much better on this eye, applying it that way. So maybe if you get these, don't go directly on your eyes. You could definitely make it work, but I do feel like it definitely spread and just blended better overall on that eye. So I don't know, it's pretty, but I don't know if I love the formula on it. Let's go into some of these shadows. I just don't know which one, you guys. I feel like the neutral one kind of goes with this makeup the best, but I know my mom is going to be like, Blair, you need to use the green. She always wants me to use greens. She wants me to wear greens, use greens, because she says it makes my eyes pop. So I'm going to go into this matte brown. It's kind of a yellowy brown, and I'm using a 212 from BK Beauty. Now, I've never used LA Girl eyeshadows before. I've never had any of their quads or their larger palettes. I know they make a good bit of eyeshadow. So I'm just kind of blending this, starting in my outer corner and then going up. Ooh, okay. That is really pretty. But it blended really nicely. Yeah, not patchy at all. Very good. Mom, I'm doing the greens for you because I know you're gonna say, do the greens. There's also a matte like cream color in here, but I really want to try these shimmery shades. So there's one that's more green, like an olive color, and then this one is kind of looks like a light green, but it also kind of looks ivory, like a white with like a green undertone. I'm gonna use this BK Beauty A501, and I'm gonna get some of that green shimmer, and then I'm gonna spray with some MAC Fix Plus, and I'm gonna apply this. Ooh. Kind of just to the side of where we started with that first shade, the brown. I'm not going to bring it all the way into the inner corner. I'm going to use that other shade there, I think. Ooh, that's nice. It's green, but it's not like a Kelly green. It's more of a neutral green, like an olivey toned green. Ooh, that's nice, you guys. Now I want to do a little bit of the lighter shade. So this one, get some on there and then spray. And I'm just gonna tap this in this inner portion of my lid. Very, very light. It's not like, it fades really nicely into that green. Now I'm just gonna do a little bit of the cream shade, and I'm gonna go up here like near my brow and just apply this kind of right under the brow, kind of on the edge of that first brown shade, just to like mesh everything together. This is a nice shade to have in a palette like this cream shade, because if you need to like soften the brown at all, the first brown that we use, this green or this cream color, is really helpful for that. But this is nice, you guys. Also, like, no fallout from the glitter, so spraying the brush is definitely a good idea. Actually, let's open this eyeliner. So this is what it looks like, and I was actually totally wrong. I was thinking this was gonna be like a normal eyeliner or like a smaller like cream coal kind of stick, but it's not. It's actually like a traditional eyeliner. So I was gonna say I'll do this on my bottom lash line, but ooh, this color is really beautiful. Look at that. It's like a golden green. So I guess we're gonna be doing a wing with this. I had another eyeliner to try, but I want to use this instead since that's what goes with this collection anyway. But before I do that, I'm gonna take a little bit of the brown that we use, so this like yellowy brown, and I'm gonna also dip into the cream color, like just dip a little bit into both just to tone it down. I don't want too much color down here. That will kind of tone down the color. So now let's do a little bit of this liner. Hopefully this is good. I love the color. I just hope it applies well. So it applied well on the lash line, but now it's kind of getting dry on the tip. Let me see if I can get it going again. Okay, yeah, it's not wanting. I'm having the same issue with this that I had with the Maybelline eyeliner, but I love this color. All right, I put the cap on and kind of put it facing down like this for a few minutes, so let's try it again. Yeah, it's just like not showing up, like it's not coming out. Oh. Yeah, it's just like not wanting to come out, you guys. Oh well, I'll try again, I guess. I love the color of this, but I don't know. Let's do, I also have, this is my mom's fault, so she knows that obviously I've been in a liquid liner phase lately. She tested this out on her hand and she was like, have you tried this one? And I was like, no. So this is the Better Than Sex chocolate eyeliner. So I don't know if this is new. I was thinking it came out with the chocolate mascara, the Better Than Sex line, but I could be wrong about that. Maybe I'll try and use a little bit of this on over this. So yeah, no problems there with getting that one to apply. This one almost comes out like too easily. Definitely comes out very easy. So it's not, it doesn't get dry, which is good. Okay, we do not have a new mascara. No, we don't. So we're almost done. I know this is gonna be a long video, but I'm gonna do some mascara and then I'll come back and we have one more lip product to try. All right, you guys, so I went ahead and applied my mascara. I used the Too Faced Chocolate Better Than Sex mascara, and I even put just a little bit on my lower lashes, like not much at all. I don't typically put mascara there. I quit doing that years ago. I don't really know why, but anyway, and we have one more thing I want to try with you. So this is new from Buxom and it's the Plump Shot Sheer Tint Collagen-Infused Lip Serum. So these came out probably a year ago, 2 years ago, and it was clear at first. It was just a clear lip plumper. And I had that one. I loved it. It actually did plump your lips, like legitimately did. But now they came out with a bunch of new shades. And there were so many pretty ones, but I got the shade Dolly Babe. And it's kind of a rosy, yeah, rosy color. So you won't be surprised because this is the kind of shade that I use. So I went ahead and powdered over my lips. I didn't apply any lip liner or anything. So we can try this on its own. It's a very interesting texture. It feels like a serum. Like, isn't that what they call it? Yeah, collagen-infused serum. It's a little bit of a thicker formula, but it feels nice. It does kind of tingle your lips, so just FYI if that bothers you. I just love the color of it. I think it's so pretty. Okay, it's been probably 2 minutes, and this is what my lips look like. I feel like they look a little bit more plump. Maybe it's just me. I feel like I mainly notice it in my top lip. I mean, it's nothing crazy, but I do feel like it makes a difference. Let me know what you think. All right, you guys, that is gonna be it for this video. I wanted to just go through everything like I normally do and talk about my impressions of these products. First up, with the brow gel, I really like this. I think I was able a few minutes ago, I didn't film it, but I was able to go back through my brows and kind of brush through them, which I personally like. I don't like using a brow product where you can't even brush through your brows. They're that like stuck to your face. This is not like that, but yet my brows are still in place. So I like that so far. I will keep using it and let you know what I think. The concealer. Okay, the Urban Decay Quickie Concealer. You guys, this looks fantastic. It truly does. I did not powder under my eyes, so I don't have anything there except the concealer, and they are not creasing. They look to be set down, even though I did not apply powder there. They look smooth, they don't look heavy, and neither does the rest of my face, which it has to be from the concealer because that's what we used all over. So far, I need to obviously wear it more and test it out, but so far, I would say the Quickie Concealer is a win. The Tarte Contour Wand, love. Love this. I mean, if you were watching, you saw my reaction to this. Love this color. If you want something that's not too warm, but not like gray toned, this is it. Cool bronze. Love this. I have no notes on this. It blended effortlessly. I love the color. Very easy to use. Really like that. The cheek combo, good. Good, you guys. This little Essence blush in Baby Got Blush. You guys, go get one of these. These are really good. I think it came in 2 other colors, and you saw it on its own. It's really pretty. It's not shimmery. Smells really good. It does smell pretty strong though, so if you don't like really scented things, you might not like it, but I love that. And the pink blush shade, so this one, on top of it, the combo of these 2 colors, phenomenal. Phenomenal, love it. This blush, just keep in mind, does have sheen in it. It's not a matte blush. It will make your cheek look kind of glowy. It does not, to me though, look glittery, even though you can see the glitter in the pan. I feel like on my face, I can't see the glitter. These are good. These are good. I obviously didn't try the more neutral one, but the green one, if you like greens, you like khaki colors, these 10 out of 10. The blend is good. I didn't even get very much fallout from them. The colors all go really well together. Love that. Love, love, love these. So highly, highly recommend these. The eyeliner, sadly, can't recommend it because, or the LA Girl eyeliner. I can't recommend that even though it's a beautiful color because it was just really difficult to apply. So I would probably skip those. I'm going to keep trying it, but very difficult to apply. The Too Faced liner was very good. Not dry on the tip or anything like that. So it applied very well. Oh, the Tarte palette. So I'm not sure about this. I liked the first powder that we used that we kind of applied all over. I do think it kind of smoothed over my face, but the bronzer was kind of hard to apply. You saw it got kind of patchy on my forehead. It's pretty warm and you get a lot of kick up in the pan, like a lot with these powders. So that I'm not like super excited about. I would probably skip that. And then the lip. I personally love this. I did add a little bit of lip liner. I added Charlotte Tilbury Love Trap. So I do have a little bit of that on now. But if you want something plumping but has tint to it, they made a ton of really pretty shades in this. This was super fun. It definitely took my mind off having jury duty tomorrow. So by the time this goes up, it should be over, hopefully. Fingers crossed, maybe I don't have to go. If I do have to go, maybe, hopefully I don't get chosen. But anyway, thank you for hanging out with me. I will have everything listed and linked for you below. Make sure to subscribe if you have not already, and follow me over on Instagram at simply.blair and TikTok simply.blair1. And I will see you next time. Oh, don't forget, I think this video is going up on Friday the 10th, I believe. So make sure you enter my giveaway, my 10K giveaway I did on the video you saw on Monday. So it's a Shop My Stash talking about my YouTube journey. Make sure you enter that. Today is the last day to enter. So make sure to check that out in that video. And I will see you next time for another video. Remember, simply be you.